Terrance Williams, Hope 101. We're talking about motivations here at the Genesis 7 Studios. I got my good friend, Mr. Boyd, and we've been really getting into a lot of really good, tips and techniques. And before we left, we were talking about having a positive mindset and how important that is. Just every day, the glass is always half full; it's never half empty. Keeping just your mind positive, keep people positive in your life is very important. So another technique that we want to get into is staying active. And what I mean by staying active, it can be something as simple as exercising every day, just help you stay motivated. And whatever you choose to do with motivation, do it to your best. Whatever you want to do it to the fullest. And I know that you have techniques that you want to talk about when it comes to being motivated.
When you say stay active with the motivation, it should never end.
Right.
It should be a part of your daily regimen, should be a basic need, just as eating, sleeping, what have you. I mentioned biographies earlier. I also recommend a personal development library. Books of success, motivational books, okay? And to study the great motivators. But really just to get as much self-help or personal development books, and to create a library of that. Another thing that I do is I listen to tapes. I listen to motivational tapes, motivational speeches, and there's a lot of speakers out there.
Who would you recommend?
Jim Rohn.
Okay.
Business philosopher Jim Rohn, Les Brown. Les Brown is a good one. There's just several of them, and very, very talented men and women. Connie Podesta is another one. Another thing is affirmations. A lot of times I take a notebook, and if there's some sort of goal that I'm trying to reach, or something that I want to occur, I'll write it down. But you see, I remember what it was in elementary school when the teacher, you did something wrong and made you write on the board, I will not do this lesson so 25, 50 times.
Had a couple of those.
Well, that is to instill in your brain cell, not to do that again. Well, whatever it is that I am reaching for, whatever goal that is, I write it down over and over and over again till it is imprinted in my subconscious, until I am focused in going in that direction.
We are in a generation now, and you mentioned talking about books and reading. We're in a generation now that doesn't like to read. How important is it to read? What does reading do for your mind? How do people, especially the kids that are watching, how important is reading? Because I know when I was a kid growing up, I hated reading. It was like being put on punishment. My mom used to make me read. But how important is it to read?
I don't think there are any words to encompass how important it is to. Well, I tell you how important it is to read. It was Frederick Douglass who said, when you learn to read, you will be forever free. I think that's it right there.
Wow, very true. And another technique I had was record your progress, and that's basically what she was talking about. Because when I do what I'm doing, which was being in TV, one way I like to try to get better is watch the tapes that I've done and try to make mistakes and learn from it. So recording your progress, so that you can get better at things that you do, helps you stay motivated because you can see where you're getting better at.
A good tip, I think, is at the end of the month. If you could just take time to just sort of sit down by yourself and just look at the month and just sort of make a personal evaluation. What was positive, what was negative, maybe jot down a little bit about what was negative, look at that and figure out how can I fix that, and then just sort of move on a little bit. Take an accounting, take an evaluation. Yeah.
Wow, very true. A lot of different organizations help you stay motivated. For me, growing up, I was part of after-school programs, which was Newport News Parks and Recreation. What they did for me was different activities, different games and skills, mind-building games we did. But it helped me stay motivated and it helped me build my character. What kind of organizations would you suggest to help people stay motivated?
I will tell you what helps motivate me, and those are the professional organizations that I am involved. Regardless of whatever area or interest that you have in life, there are professional organizations. I don't know, there may be the American Society of Plumbers, you know,
Right.
what have you. And then be involved, be active with them.
Right.
And being around that like-minded group of people will fire you up. Networking, exchange of ideas, learning things from them, they're learning things from you, that will help fire you up.
Right.
For me, my fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Black Theater Network, Theater Communications Group, AFTA, Association of Theater and Higher Education, those organizations, because it's sort of homogeneous, if you will. I'm taking things from them and using them into my craft.
So Alpha, I know you was talking about that, a very popular black fraternity. How did they help you stay motivated, or just how did you motivate other people that's in the organization?
Well, I think first off, it comes with our motto, you know, manly deed, scholarship, and love for all mankind. We believe in go to high school, go to college. The emphasis on education, okay, to become something greater than yourself, because it is possible, okay?
Right.
And just the endless pursuit of feeding and developing your mind,
Right.
which will have an effect on your character and your manhood.
It's so important to build a positive character for yourself,
Absolutely.
especially in today's society with the jobs and just trying to, you know, surround yourself with positive people. And it all starts with your character. And if you're positive, you're going to attract positive people. If you're negative, you're going to attract negative people.
Can I say something? You know, it was said by a motivational speaker, you know, what success is, and that success is not something that you pursue. It is something that you attract.
Wow.
And you attract it by becoming an attractive person.
Wow.
We're not talking
I like that.
cosmetically.
I
We're not talking
really like
cosmetically.
that.
We're talking attractive for success too.
When we come back, we're gonna, you know, wrap up the motivational part. We're getting really into it. I really enjoy this. Thank you. Be right back.
Favor of God all over me, and it's all